it's word-of-mouth marketing, and it's team building, right? And so here are some of the companies that he already mentioned before. Again, just to reiterate, these are billion-dollar companies, right? Facebook, they pay you $0 for that word-of-mouth marketing. Uber pays you certain credits, right? Ride credits, text your friend when you get a ride. But with Legal Shield, just by introducing this app to individuals, we're going to pay you anywhere from $60 up front to $280, right? So that's powerful.
Yes.
Looking into our actual compensation plan, I'm just going to go ahead and bring all of them up. So for that presentation that Mr. Bacon did, which was wonderful again, it was literally about 15 to 20 minutes, right? And if you're sitting down with the individual, you can kind of scale that back, so 10 minutes, right, 10 to 15 minutes. As you start out as an associate, right, so the commissions represent both plans, the 1995 legal, 1995 ID Shield together, right, $40 plan. The company is going to give you that $60 up front, right? And that's powerful, right? You go ahead and protect, 5 families, 10 families, right? Anywhere from 5 to 10 families, extra $500, a month you bring it into your household, right? For sitting down with 10 different individuals for 10 minutes, right? So it's powerful. So it's huge. Next thing we're going to do, the first thing we want you to be able to come is get your first promotion, right? First promotion. And that's just by protecting 3 members and getting 1 person to join your team, right? So imagine, you taking someone like Mr. Bacon or someone like Mrs. Beck here out to lunch. They sit down with one of your prospects, they sign up, they join your business, right? Now you're getting promotion in your first 24 to 48 hours, which we have a lot of people doing, within our business, which is exciting. And then you continue to move up from there to the manager, senior manager, director, senior director, and executive director positions, right? And so that's the kind of the first way that we earn income. As you see there, it just moves up, again, ending at that $280. But here's where I'm most excited, right? This team override column. And this is really that real estate broker to real estate agent relationship. And so just in terms of how, the differences in terms of how they get paid, the real estate broker, let's say, invests into a RE/MAX office or something of that nature, goes out and recruits agents, right? Helps get them licensed, even goes out and helps them sell their first few homes, right? Because that broker introduced them to a system, right, that able to help that agent become successful, he gets what we call a broker override. And so we're able to do the same thing here in the business, right? We're able to bring people to events like this where they can learn about a system that's duplicating all across the country, right? And then you get to come in, go out and help them market their first few memberships and earn an override. So here's an example. What's your name? Karen. Karen, awesome. And this is Sarah. So Karen, you're a senior associate. Everybody clap it up for Karen. As a senior associate, again, for every $40 you send the company, you're going to make about $120, right? So that's powerful. But because you introduced Sarah, who's a rock star in the business, right? You're going to get paid the difference, which is about that $20 override, okay? So let's say Sarah, she's excited, right? She's ramping up her business, she launches it, and she goes out, she marches about 10 plans. So she makes about $600 to $1,000, right? Anything within that nature. But again, because she's within your organization, while you're with your family, while you're doing something totally else, you don't even know the members that she signed up, you're going to make that 20 times 10, which is $200, right? And so just imagine, that duplicating. You have many other Sarahs across the country. We have a term in Legal Shield where sometimes we don't know where our income is coming from, but we cash the checks anyway, right? And so you can just imagine how it can get really, really wild. Here's what else that I love. It's cumulative, right? So without going too deep into it, let's just say you're with the executive director positions or at the top of the company. You introduce a new associate, right? They come on board. Again, you're incentivized to help them earn income. So they market a $40 plan. They make $60. They're excited. They almost made their first investment back. But because they're within your organization, you get paid the difference between all these different levels, right? So that's $180. So do you think you're incentivized to help your new person earn some income, right? And so that's why we love it. It's the ultimate law of reciprocity. We don't earn income unless you earn income. And so it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Go fast and get cash bonuses, right? And so this is why we're having this type of power event, right, this weekend. It's because we're letting you guys know, hey, heading into 2018, Sarah kind of mentioned that. There's some things that are in place that are really going to set you up, and you want to take advantage of them right now, and not kind of go into that holiday, fuzzy kind of stage, right? We can still enjoy and we can still make money as well. Is that okay? Yeah. All right? And And so, as you get your first promotion within 20 days, you're going to get a $180 bonus. And then for going to manager in your next 30 days, right, you get another $360 bonus. And we have individuals right here in the Bay Area, first time going executive director, earning that $10,000 bonus, right? I don't think you guys really understand. We have a young lady, 25 years old, on the peninsula, right? Single mother, joined the business a few years ago, just hit this $10,000 bonus, right? And so what do you think she's able to do for her family, you know, with that type of income, right? So it's huge. And so we talked about it, getting your first promotion, getting paid and promoted, right? So $60 again for the $40. You protect 3 members, and we help you bring on 1 recruit, because we're going to introduce you to that system, right? You're going to get paid that bonus. And so literally, within your first 20 days, I got a gentleman down in Long Beach, California on my team in his first 72 hours, right? Was able to get these type of bonuses, right? So it's available, you know, when we move with speed. I won't get too deep into this, but the power of leveraged income, Mr. Bacon's going to come behind me, really bring this home, right, just in terms of some of the business philosophies and mindsets you want to have for even doing something like Legal Shield, right? But here's pretty much the deal. You know, I'm very blessed and fortunate to actually be in a career that I'm passionate about. You know, I love working with youth. I love, you know, coaching. It comes with its challenges, right? But it's very exciting, you know, dealing with those teenagers. But if I continue to do what I do, year after year, I'm the only person, right, producing income for my family. If I get sick, you know, anything happen, you know, I had a situation 4 years ago when my appendix bursted, right? I'm in the hospital for like, you know, 27 days, right? I'm very healthy, you know, I think, right? But you just never know, you know, in these situations, right? And so here's what we're saying. Definitely, you know, do something to pay your bills, take care of your family, but also create something that can leave a generational legacy, right, for your family. And so, hey, you find 5 people that, you know, wouldn't mind earning an additional $500, right, or going through something with an employer, you know, where they got cut, like we just talked about, right? Or just, you know, in the retirement years, it's a great membership and service. I just want to help people, right? And so you kind of fit in all in between. And so, again, you just duplicate that, right? And so let's say at the end of your 5th year, right, great statistics, you have 3,000 people on your team. But let's say 90% of that fails, right? So 90% of those people quit, and you only have 300 individuals on your team. You're only marketing 1 membership a month. So it's not like they're super rock stars or anything of that nature, right? Here's what we're talking about building. At the executive director override level, right, we're talking about $15,000 a month, whether you decide to get out of bed or not, right? So this is powerful. This is in terms of what we're doing. So wrapping up, residual income is something that we already know about, right? Car insurance, you pay every month for it. Like the gentleman mentioned in the back, they get paid month after month for that, right? So with Legal Shield, what we're saying is we're going to pay you a percentage for every member you and your team signs up for the life of that membership. So we're excited about that. The Performance Club just puts you into in the running for all different types of trips that we have throughout the year, right? So people love being able to travel. They just came back from the Atlantis, Bahamas. But just talking about how much does it get started, right? And so for every business, there's an investment. And so it's only $99 literally to start your Legal Shield business, right? I think we can clap for that, right? How many people own a traditional business in the room? How much did it cost to start your traditional business?
$30,000.
$30,000. My man Fred, how much did it cost to start your business?
$5,000.
$5,000? $249,000. $349,000. Right? It's like we can just add them up and keep going, right? So just imagine. So $99, again, what are you getting? You're pretty much that investment to run your business, tools and events, right? Just amazing websites, things of that nature. We also have a CRM system, right? Customer Relationship Manager, which is basically allows you to run your business part-time, right? So if you're busy, you literally just enter contacts, you know, you put out a web campaign and shoot them out videos and different things of that nature, be able to follow up with them, right? So it's powerful. And so we have a proven track record. You know, we're not traveling out here to try to put you guys in a cult or anything of that nature, right? But we're here to say, hey, here's what's working. If you want to participate, you know, here's a vehicle that'll be able to get you to where you want to go, right? What you're passionate about. And so we have 400 six-figure ring earners. We have over 150 people, you know, earning $50,000 from home right here in the room as well. 230 millionaire club members, and we paid over $1 billion in commissions over the last decade, right? So that's pretty powerful in my mind. So looking at our associates, what they enjoy is the freedom of flexibility, belonging to a noble cause, spending quality time with family, of course the financial opportunity, living life pretty much on your own terms. Recapping,